and welcome back to our survival let's play on No Man's Land. Today we are finally going to get some use out of our TLX Phoenix. Our truck that has been waiting pretty much patiently in the wings for I don't even know how many episodes now. I would have to have a look through the videos. Sounds good, doesn't it? Through the videos. The way we're going to do it is by changing its configuration, because I think this is pretty much the only way we're going to be able to change it, or certainly not the only way, but the cheapest way we're going to be able to do it. We will repair it because it costs next to nothing, and let's customize it. And we're going to customize, that looks great like with them, but we're going to customize it to that rigid 2. So that's cost us 3,800. We're now going to go over here and press the right button. And what we're going to do is we're going to go along to the TLX. We're going to go in combinations. We're going to go into this. Now, you can pay extra 10 grand and get an unreal capacity of 82,000. We're not going to do that. That would be considered cheating, I think. We might as well have the beacon scenes as free. And do we need we don't need the cover. Main colour. Let's keep it dark like that. So 4,500. We'll get that bought, and again Doris goes nuts. Get this started up, and I'm hoping this fits. Because this is going to be our new way of transporting. Well, quite a lot, to be honest. There we go. And there, I mean, that looks good, doesn't it? That does look good. And we can get 74 mile an hour out of it. Going back and forth up here at 74 miles an hour. Therein lies the reason we didn't buy the fast track. It doesn't look like we're going to get 74 miles an hour out of it. We're going to get 50 odd, but still. Right, let's move this to one side. You can see I brought the combine over because that is the first thing that we're going to be doing. Now hopefully, yeah, it's on drop. Brilliant. So the oats, I think we're probably just going to go take straight up, you know, and make flour out of them. Because from what I remember, oh, that leads us on to something else I want to talk about as well. Yeah, so we've already got 17,000, nearly 18,000 litres of oats. So this, and it was planted as such as well, wasn't it? Is just going to go straight up and start producing oat flour. Oh, good luck. What you'll see, if you look over there, is we now have another new field. I've done that off camera because we've done quite a bit lately. So I thought we'd get it done sort of this morning, which is why it's now 10:30. And we've also, if we can have a look, I'll get this changed to there. You'll have seen we've also cut all the grass and we've marked out the road system in it as well, just to give it a bit more sort of definition. I don't know how many we've got. I don't know, maybe over 100,000 litres of grass off it, which I was quite pleased with, to be honest. That's just currently fermenting in our 2 silos, and then at some point will be put through the BGA. The BGA isn't actually ticking away with anything at the minute. Or if it is, I did put some slurry in there, but I didn't put very much, so it's probably all gone by now. But in that field there, we've just finished planting sunflowers. So that's what we're going to have on that side. And to be honest, I think I'm going to put the same on this side as well. That will give us, when we spoke before about keeping up the sunflower and the canola production, that's what I'm aiming for. So 100% what I'm aiming for. Whilst maintaining the others as well, obviously. Oh my god, I thought I was well to the right of that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right, let's try that again. It's really annoying when it does that. When it won't let you cut it. If it's not going to let you cut it, it shouldn't let you plough it, should it? I doubt that bit on the left, so if you look at the bit where I've cut there, I doubt the bit on the left we're going to put a field in. I might use that for, well, just to extend the yard really. More buildings, maybe more farm animals maybe, and this sort of triangle bit here, I have no idea for yet. I mean, my initial thought, which I'm not going to do, was to put a sugar beet field there, but I'm not going to do that, I don't think. But I also don't know what I am going to do with it, so any suggestions, please feel free to mention them in the comments below. I'll keep driving past this as well. That one trunk is going to have to go. Oh, that's something else I've thought about as well. I'll just keep. We've got, I think I mentioned at the end of the last episode, we've got a load of planks and furniture to sell. They're all actually stacked up on our trailer, so we just need to take the McCormick up there and get that sold to wherever it's going to go. We haven't decided yet, but let's while we're here, we might as well start getting this emptied. He says, there we go. That looks awesome, that. Really, really pleased with that. It's got a funny angle on, hasn't it? On the crop coming out. Okie doke. We we'll get a time lapse on this and we'll get cracking. Second time I've done this, we got all the way to, I say all the way, it wasn't very far if you think about it. I emptied the combine and then had travelled up to the production site and we had a power cut, which is weird, but so that means no saved data whatsoever, so I've had to do it again. But all in all, the actual harvest didn't take long at all, really, to be honest. I think the shape of the field probably makes the field look a bit bigger than it actually is. I mean, the bit round... switch off. The bit round the corner is sort of quite a sizable chunk. This bit here. But then the bit that snakes around the rock is like two runs on the combine. It's not very big at all. So let's go and get this tipped. I say let's go and get this tipped. You can put this in here, can't you? Let's have a look. Obviously went past it. There we go. No, you can't. Oh, I'm gonna have to take it down to the old grain mill. Right, let's get down there. Hopefully, it'll tip in here. Alright, it should do. It says it takes it. There we go. Right, and let's get that on, and we'll have it. Yep, it's already distributing. Is there any oil to anymore? No. Sunflowers just under 2,000 left, so that'll be running out again soon. However, we do have this canola field to start chewing through now, and we want to get that done as well, because in fact I might just leave this here. We want to get this done for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it's our only field that we don't have precision farming, well, sort of data on it. But secondly, the price tops out in November, so we want to try to get as much done as what we can before November time, which is obviously in 2 episodes time. Yeah, so this field's perfect now. Sunflowers. Like I said, I'm probably going to put sunflowers in this one as well. Although we need to get this picked up first. I'm probably just going to take it straight up to the up to the manure factory as well. Once we do. Right, let's get the combine over there. I might as well just get started with the canola. It's like almost midday now. Because we did that off camera, it feels like we've got loads done today anyway, so yeah, we'll get cracking with this. I have no idea what to expect of here, because, I mean, canola's not sort of massively yielding anywhere, is it? But the fact that it's only 64% yield as well. I think we'll probably chew through it quite quickly, to be honest. Although this field, I made this field bigger, didn't I? Ah, I know why I made it bigger. I made it bigger in that bottom corner. Yeah, I remember now. It feels like ages since this was a grass field. And it's purely because, it probably has been ages. It's probably been about 15, 16 episodes, because if this takes about 8 months to grow, which I think it does, we have probably gone through a good 15 episodes since this was a grass field. Which is mad, really. I think there's another one, not to do in October, but certainly in November. Let's have a look, see what else is coming as well. Yeah, it's our original field, although I think that's barley, and we won't get overly much off it. We only normally get about 7,000 litres or something off there. It's not much, is it? We'll probably just give it to the chicken straight away, to be honest. There, this is the bit I extended down here, didn't I? Once we bought that bit of land there. I need to, as soon as I've done with this episode, I need to get on Westbridge. Because I haven't got a Westbridge recorded at the minute, and this is sort of past, if you think of episodes that I've now recorded and ready to go out, this is sort of number 3 for No Man's Land. So, before number 3 comes out, there should be 2 Westbridge Hills. So I need to get on there and get some of them recorded. Still need to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Right, I'm going to have a little jump, just so we're not putting another time lapse on. We'll have another jump and we'll come back towards the end. Still got a bit to do. We've emptied the combine once, and what are we coming up to 50% full on this one? Like I said, I wasn't expecting a massive amount of canola off here. I never know what's good with canola, you know. Although canola's always a good one. A good one to do, especially when you've got seasons on, I think. Canola's always a really good crop to do. I think probably one of, if I'm starting a game, it'll be one of two sort of go-to crops. I think canola and oats, I think, are probably the sort of go-to ones. I just never know what's good with regards to how much we should get off the field. It's great the way this just spins round, this combine. I think we're starting to get the maple needs emptying as well. It's not time to sell it, and it isn't. I don't think it is for a few months, but we're gonna have to get rid. Tell you what's weird as well. I'm gonna quickly go over and show you. Just keep that going. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's been on an update or what, the pallets don't seem to. So they used to go to 250, didn't they? 250 litres each. You can pick them up now. I don't know whether I've took some sort of mod off or put a mod on or what. So, right, see now they're spawning. And you can't pick them ones up. It's really weird. I must have done something. I must have added a mod or something for it to do that. I've noticed that for a while, but I didn't go and sort of look at it because I knew they weren't ready to sell. What I might do is just go and get the box trailer and get it all whacked in there. Store it in. I was saying that I might need it for the wall. I'm gonna have to have a look at that. I'm gonna have to have a look to see if there's any mods or any sort of cheaper buildings where I can use that wool. And if there is, we'll get another load of sheep. If there's not, then we might just sell the wool as is, I think. I don't think it's worth a great deal, to be honest. Let's have a look. No, 1,200 at its peak, which was April, a few months. I say a few months ago. It feels like it should only be a few months ago. It's not. It's October now. Need to check the used machinery as well. See what if anything's new. Nope, nothing I need there. I mean, I could probably. Could I afford that now? 306. I'm not too far away from buying it brand new. Do I buy it brand new? I remember on Elm Creek we did grapes, didn't we? And I bought the harvester brand new. And then not long after buying it, a one came up in the used machinery, so we sold our new one and bought the used one, and we made, obviously we didn't make a load of money because we bought the new one originally, but the difference was quite significant. I mean, it won't take us long now to get up to 306 grand. Obviously we'll need money for the olive trees themselves. Something else we need to look at as well. I've already got the equipment for it, but we're going to have to look at solid fertilizer, because we've got obviously we've been using the manure, which is good, but now we've got precision farming on, I've noticed it's not doing the job properly, in the fact that we need to go over a couple of fields again, and I can only do that with a tractor with the row crops on, and the only one we've got is the Steyr. So that tree's a bit, making that a bit awkward, isn't it? Which means we can't use the McCormick, which is the only tractor that I think can pull the spreader. So we're going to have to start using solid fertilizer again, I think. If we look on here, I've got up to 76. If we look on here, so pH we're alright, but I mean, look at nitrogen there. I mean, remember, that field there and that field there have both got canola in it, and they're absolutely desperate for more. And that's had one application of manure on. That's our new field, and that needs looking at as well. Oh, that's annoying. Right, let's go and get this tipped. I haven't got, although we have got stuff to do, most of it's sort of cultivating and getting a field turned around. I haven't got a massive amount to do in the rest of this in-game day, to be honest. $20,000 litres of canola in there. We don't mind that at all. Is that canola going now? 8:30. We've seen it tick over. 8:31. Yeah, it's working. Get sunflower oil put round here, and we have that tiny bit left in, don't we? Wasn't it like 1,000 litres or 1,300 litres or something like that? It wasn't much, was it? Now I'm hoping our environmental score is at 76 now. Go on, hit the trigger. Yeah, it's at 76. I'm hoping once we get the data on that field, that's gonna shoot up a bit more, because then we've got every single field covered. Right, 1,100 litres. There we go. Okie doke. Right, let's get over to our farm. I need to be careful here because this bump can send you flying. And I want to have a look at that grass actually and see when that's going to be due. That's another thing I want to spend money on. A new sort of mown setup. And to be honest, it's not just the mowers. It's the. In fact, let's put some of this in here while we can. It's the forage wagon, mostly. That setup needs improving rapidly because it's far too small for what we need it for. We might as well get this ticking away again. Like I said, I don't think there's anything in it at the minute. And eggs around about December, January time for their top price, do we think? Some of them we have to keep for the donuts, don't we? There's nothing we can do about that. Right, we'll get one more load in. I can't believe I didn't know about this setup beforehand. We bought that truck, or this truck, sorry. I had no idea that this configuration even existed. And there's something else that we're going to use this truck for as well, but just not in this episode. We probably might do that in the next one. Right, so that will start chugging away and just earn us money again. So what we want now is, I still need to empty that. We need to go and sell the wood as well, don't we? And we need to go and get... The wood will do last. Let's go and... let's go and quickly do the field analysis. In fact, that's what we'll do. We'll do the field analysis. We'll go and sell the wood. And then we'll probably end the episode there. Even though I'll still do some work turning the field round off camera, possibly. I'll do something. I won't do all of it. Right, let's try to maximise that. It's going to take a good few of this, isn't it? It's quite a big field, this one now. Did I say that this is now the biggest one? Potentially going to get even bigger as well if we buy the next plot of land along. And there's sort of a natural border as well down to the road that you can just see running through them trees. I could take the field all the way down to there if we did buy that bit of land. Right, I'll get this finished and we'll come back. One more and we should be done. Didn't take that many actually. Once I got down onto that bottom bit there, It was pretty much half the field done. Right, let's get that sent off. We'll get that all packed up. And the last thing we'll do, other than wait for that info to come back, is we'll take the McCormick up, like 1800. So let's quickly park this up. And have a look. There's a lot of loamy sand there, which is never good, is it? It's going to take a lot of seed. Right, there it is. I'm trying to think if there's anything I need to take up there. I don't think there is. No, don't think so. Right, let's get ourselves up there. This is going to be the last thing we do before going off. Like I said, we'll do a bit of field work. What might I do? I'll leave this picking the straw up. I might turn that big field, the canola field that we've just harvested, I might turn that around. Right, where's the best price at the minute? I might keep going past wooden furniture, planks and furniture, there they are. Right, grocery. Okay, let me take them to this one here. Like I said, it's not top price, but we're going to get a good amount of money off it, so why not? And then we've got, I think it's June, isn't it? So then we've got another, what, 8 months to then start saving up again. We need to bring some wood up, to be honest. £27,000. Do you know what? I thought there'd be more than that. I'm kind of disappointed in that. I know we got pretty much 30 grand there, didn't we? Including the environmental score. But yeah, I thought we'd have got just a little bit more. Let's get that over there. The breads, I think the bread's pretty much due to sell soon anyway. Missing materials. It's going to be sugar, isn't it? I just can't produce enough sugar. Is there anything to buy? No. To the point where I'm thinking sugar pallet, it's like 1,500. There's no way I'm paying that. Can you buy it cheaper? Doesn't look like you can, does it? Sugar, 900. So 900, where are we at with here? See, we're not even close to getting another one either. This needs to produce faster. Right. Not what we can do about that. But we are going to leave it there. I mean, look at all these. Look how we've got so much there as well. I'm sure they're like 4,500 each, which will be great if we can actually start producing again. But yeah, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.